One of the unique things about transparency that all of us should acknowledge is that you're not going to meet anybody who tells you that they're not transparent. The real question is, how do people behave? We expect people on our team to be transparent. We promise transparency in return. We're looking for that in our partners, and we promise it in return. And so if something comes up in diligence that's problematic, we're going to pick up the phone and let somebody know. I think the opposite scenario there is somebody holds on to information thinking that they're going to gain leverage somehow and then discloses it later at an inopportune time. That is a bad strategy for building trust. And we care far more about building enduring relationships and enduring companies than we do about scoring short-term points during a transaction process. And so the way that plays out, one example is through the letter of intent process. We tend to put in more work up front so we can be more specific, and in our case, abnormally more specific in the letter of intent, which heads off surprises that come later when both parties are working through the definitive purchase agreement. I think another area that we would recommend founders, CEOs dig into is what life's going to be like post-close. That includes financial projections, strategic initiatives, CapEx spend, but it also includes things like, what's the composition of the board going to be like? How often is the board going to meet? What items require approval versus not? How do folks behave when things aren't going well? And then you can fact check those things by asking for reference calls with other founders or CEOs that firm has invested in the past.